Okay, let's dive into this because we are looking at something today that has the power to fundamentally, and I mean completely, alter the trajectory of your daily life. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to be decoding the secret morning routine of high achievers. If you've ever found yourself wondering what actually separates the hyper-successful from the rest of the pack, well, the answer almost always lies in the very first hour of the day. We're breaking down the exact blueprint, derived straight from the daily habits of highly successful entrepreneurs, CEOs, and athletes, so you can start implementing it immediately.
Listen to this. Every morning, someone else is already building the life they dream about. Man, that hits hard, doesn't it? While most people are blindly slapping that snooze button, someone else out there is seizing a massive advantage. But here's the absolute most important distinction we need to make right out of the gate. Successful people don't become successful simply because they set an alarm for 5 a.m. I mean, waking up early means nothing if you're just going to stare at the ceiling or doom scroll on your phone. They're successful because of exactly what they do immediately after their eyes open. That very first hour of your morning can and honestly will determine the next 24 hours of your life.
It really comes down to a choice you're making every single dawn. Think about it. If you start your day with chaos, rushing around, reacting to emails in bed, absorbing stressful news, your entire day usually becomes chaotic. You literally spend the rest of the day playing catch-up. On the flip side, start your day with purpose and your day becomes productive. You're acting proactively instead of reactively. The stakes absolutely couldn't be higher here. Your morning sets the unshakable tone for everything that follows. Success literally begins before the rest of the world even puts the coffee on. Section 1, 5 Steps to Success. Now, what's really interesting about this blueprint is how it shifts us from just reacting to life to actively designing it. So here is your complete 5-step roadmap, taking us straight from theory into immediate action. This is the highly practical habit checklist that millionaires and high performers use before the sun is even up. Number 1, wake up with purpose. Number 2, move your body. Number 3, feed your mind. Number 4, plan your day. And number 5, protect your energy. If you're looking for immediate implementation, lock this list in your memory right now. We're going to break down exactly how to execute each and every one of these 5 steps starting tomorrow morning. Let's start with step 1, wake up with purpose. The very first rule, absolutely do not wake up and immediately grab your phone. The first thing you feed your brain matters so much. Research actually shows that reaching for your phone the second you wake up triggers a massive spike in cortisol. It puts your brain in a reactive, high-stress state before your feet even hit the floor. Instead, the blueprint suggests doing something incredibly simple. Just take a deep breath, smile, express a moment of gratitude for a brand new day, and then ask yourself this one single focusing question: what's the one thing I must accomplish today? By anchoring your morning to this singular priority, a focused morning inevitably creates a focused life. Moving right along to step 2. You need to spend at least 20 to 30 minutes moving your body. And hey, this doesn't mean you have to go run a marathon. You can walk, you can stretch, do some light exercise, go for a quick jog. The actual form of movement is way less important than the act of moving itself. Why? Because your body and mind work together in tandem. When you exercise early, your brain releases this amazing cascade of neurochemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which clears out that groggy sleep inertia and gives you a natural edge. It dramatically increases your energy, it improves your baseline focus, and it physically prepares your mind for success. Simply put, a healthy body creates a powerful mind. Step 3 is feed your mind. So the crucial point here is that before you even think about checking social media or refreshing your inbox, you have to feed your brain with something valuable. Read just 10 pages of a book, listen to an educational explainer, or spend a few minutes learning a new skill. Great minds are built one page at a time. The knowledge you gain during this dedicated morning block, it compounds over time like interest in a bank account. Just imagine where you're going to be in a year if you read 10 pages every single morning before breakfast. All right, step 4. This is where we map out our attack plan for the day. Remember, most people just react to life, but successful people design it. The blueprint tells us to physically write down 3 specific things: your top 3 priorities for the day, 1 personal goal you want to inch closer to, and 1 thing you're genuinely grateful for. Actually writing this out by hand engages the reticular activating system in your brain, which helps you subconsciously filter out all the noise and distractions. When you map this out on paper and you know exactly what matters, you immediately stop wasting your precious time on the stuff that doesn't. It gives your entire day this clear, unshakable structure. And step 5, which is honestly perhaps the most critical for maintaining the momentum you just built, protect your energy. Your daily energy is a limited resource. Do not waste it on unnecessary distractions. That means completely avoiding negative news first thing in the morning and absolutely refusing to compare your life to others on social media.
Remember this rhythmic repetition. Let it be your mantra. Protect your peace, protect your focus, protect your future. By fiercely guarding that early morning energy, you're ensuring you have the mental fuel required to actually tackle those top priorities you just wrote down.
Section 2. Tale of Two Mornings. Let's move forward and see exactly how this builds.
And this brilliantly illustrates the stark contrast we've been talking about. Imagine person A. They wake up late, immediately check their notifications, scroll social media, rush through breakfast, and spend the entire rest of the day putting out fires and reacting to problems. Now imagine person B. They wake up with purpose. They exercise, read, and plan their day, starting their real work before the world's distractions even begin. Fast forward to the end of a single year, and the difference in the trajectory of their lives is massive. And it isn't because of luck or intelligence or resources. It all fundamentally comes down to how they chose to start each and every morning.
Section 3. Start your new life tomorrow.
Look, every single sunrise gives you a new chance, a new opportunity, and a completely new beginning. We're pivoting right now to immediate implementation. You do not need to wait for a new year or a new month or even a Monday to change your life. You literally only need a new morning. Tomorrow morning, do not let your phone control your first hour, because if you control your morning, you begin to control your life. So don't hit snooze, hit restart. If you're ready to commit to this 5-step checklist and completely revolutionize your mornings, I want you to go down to the comments right now and type "Tomorrow I start." And hey, make sure to subscribe and join us for day 11, where we are going to be breaking down the massive mindset difference between the rich and the poor, exploring how your way of thinking fundamentally shapes your future.
I really want to leave you with this final provocative thought to carry with you into this evening. The life you have always wanted, it doesn't begin with massive, sweeping life changes. It begins with the small, quiet choices you make before breakfast. So, what choice are you going to make before breakfast tomorrow? Will you choose chaos or will you choose purpose? The choice is entirely yours. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will see you on the next one.